Women of Reddit, what made you realize this man is marriage material instead of just a boyfriend? My mother died 7 years before I met him. I once reminisced drunkenly with him about an old Chicago Bulls cap she got for me to wear for school, describing it and the approximate year she gave it to me. My birthday wasn't until another 8 to 9 months. My birthday comes and yeah, there it was. A new version of Mama's hat for me, 27 years later. I asked my friends this question, and they gave me these answers. He scrapes the ice off my car every morning before his own. Never asked. Just do it. He makes my life feel calm, not chaotic. When everything fell apart, he stayed. Most people leave. Emotional maturity, knowing what he wants in life and being able to bring up difficult subjects. Being able to have disagreements without making me feel disrespected. He dated me thinking I was hiding 2 kids as siblings, huge age gap. And was willing to take me and them on. That, and he made me feel safe. 10 years later, he is an amazing father. My sibs would have been lucky to have him. If he's already married, you know he's marriage material. Batum TSS. He wasn't my boyfriend yet back then, but we were really good friends on our way to becoming best friends, and one day, we talked about what we wanted our futures to look like. What our ideal future would be. Much to our surprise, we wanted the same things. Even down to the number of children and pets. I knew instantly that he was marriage material then, but I hadn't figured out he was my marriage material until close to a year later, when he finally became my boyfriend. We both knew at the time that we would end up marrying each other, and we did. He was willing to sit and work on problems. We started dating at 19, and are now 40, and it was actually something his dad did. I saw flowers in their kitchen, from his dad to his mom, with a note that said, "Thank you for all you do for all of us." It wasn't her birthday or Mother's Day. I realized he was raised with a good example of a healthy marriage. When he consistently shows up, communicates honestly, and makes me feel safe without games or confusion. Someone who genuinely respected women, and not for the show or not for how it was benefiting him. Just genuine. I am not woman. But mine told me she likes my abs and forearms. So I think that's why she is with me. I envy you all. I haven't met my marriage material yet. I am 5'3". So many things passed me by already, children, getting older together. I pray daily to not be alone till the rest of my life. I was a good girl. If I had some karma from previous lives, I think I paid this. He didn't harp on how I could be the perfect woman for him, he was more concerned with how he could be the perfect man for me. Previously, I always felt that guys projected their ideas and fantasies onto me. Calculating how useful I am to them, financially, domestically, sexually, while they themselves can put in the least amount of effort. He just simply loves me. He actually likes talking to me and cares about my thoughts and feelings. He enjoys spending time with me and isn't constantly thinking about what he gets out of it, if it's worth his time or what he might be missing out on. We both aren't selfish and put in the work to make the other person happy. In the end, life is just easier all around. I love how all these answers have nothing to do with money or being a nice guy. That they are actually good people first. He genuinely took the time to get to know my friends and build friendships with them. All my friends liked him. We have been dating since we were teenagers, and I have been daydreaming about learning to play the cello for years. As soon as he turned 18, he started working his ass off in a factory so he could gift me a cello for my birthday. I never learned to play properly because it was too hard and didn't have time for formal lessons, so a couple of years later, he proposed that we sell the cello and use the money to go on a trip, which would be extremely cheap, and we would go car hammock camping around. We did that, and we still remember that trip to this day as the best trip of our lives. This year we make 15 years together and are getting married. When the boring stuff felt easy. Anyone can be fun on a vacation. Marriage material is when grocery shopping together doesn't feel like a chore. When other men told me, "You deserve someone better," he told me, "I want to be better for you." When he willingly took on my laundry pile without a second thought, I knew he was a keeper, because let's be real, if he can handle my socks he can handle anything. He did chores at my house without being asked, took out garbage, walked my dog, did dishes, etc. I knew he would never be a man-child and sit on the couch while I scurried around doing things. I have a congenital limb loss affecting my left arm below the elbow. Every guy I'd dated before would forget about it, treating me like I had the capabilities of any normal person, which I thought was great. But then I met my now husband, and he held my arm like he was holding a regular hand without even a second thought, something no one else had ever done. It was such a pure acceptance of me that I didn't even know I'd been missing. When he puts the toothpaste on my toothbrush so I don't have to. He'd travel to my place, then commute with me to my office, then come back to join me on my lunch time, consistently, even without a car yet, even without sleep, even without rest from his remote job, even without financial freedom, consistently on his own accord, just to make sure I'm at peace. He did everything right. We had an amazing connection and he had a great personality. He would open the car door, buy me flowers, gifts. He was always planning ahead in terms of the next date. Just the best guy I ever met. Intelligent, tall, good physique. Kind to everyone that we never ran out of things to talk about. We were best friends and in love. When his conviction about spending his life with me reinforced mine, and didn't make me run away. The way he treats my kids. Emotional intelligence, self-control, discipline, self-confidence, calm demeanor. For me, it was obvious he was husband material. We were best friends and still are. Relationship before this one was very dysfunctional and emotionally damaging, so I knew I wanted something totally different, and thankfully it is, night and day. We tackle any problem in life together as a team. He also makes my life more calm and fun and puts me first. When I'm sick he looks after me. There is many more, but I'd say these were the main. I can't wait to marry this guy, feels. Reading. I dated many men who don't read at all, and to me, fairly or unfairly, that demonstrates a lack of curiosity about the world. My now husband is an avid reader. The very green flag part of it is that he reads very widely, many genres, and frequently reads women and diverse authors with no real performative bent or agenda in doing so. He likes a good story, and good stories come from many people and feature many different characters. It just is. Recently he butted in with his own take on my book club when we were doing a Taylor Jenkins Reid book. He made his intentions clear from the jump. No mind games. Not surprised, I'm a catch. When I had a mental breakdown he stayed. He didn't do much because there wasn't much to do, but he stayed. Even when I directed all my emotions against him and said everything I could to hurt him, he stayed until it was over. I'm still crying my eyes out thinking about this and how good I've become emotionally because of him. Just being himself. No acting, no pressure, just love. He makes me feel safe being myself. He accepts and understands all my flaws. Bonus is waking up to a cup of coffee and my vitamins on my bedside table.